Let's do it.
Welcome back. I hope you got your Saturday chores done because it's OTT Sports Network time and your Arapahoe Warriors. And I hate to say it, a close to do-or-die situation here as we're about to take on the 3-0 Providence Hockey Club. I think they don't even have a team. I just think it's Providence Hockey Club. Coming down from Rhode Island. We are here at the really nice facility. I don't know, we heard some bad rumors about this place, but a great spot here. This is the practice rink for the Florida Panthers. I'm Harry Haviland here with Sean Stewart as your squad is set to go. I don't want to, buzzer was loud. Did some lizard chasing this afternoon. Got some good grindage in, a little bit of rest. A big victory this morning means that they've got to go this afternoon.
They'll get it going.
They'll get it going. First period's coming your way. It's brought to you by JD's Bar and Grill out here in whatever town we're in, just outside of, we'll call it
Coral Springs.
Is it Coral Springs?
Yeah, we're in
Coral Springs, Florida right now. If you want to look that up on your maps and your GPS, you might not have time to make it to the rink, but I'm glad you've got your internet up and running. JD's, outside of which you cannot make a quick left-hand turn when cars are speeding towards you, as Sean got to witness a horrific accident about an hour ago.
It was a good one. Nobody died, but it was a good one. There was blood.
There will be blood.
There'll be blood today.
They were roughed up this afternoon, but they were feeling it frisky and tough and fighting their way through it. We're gonna go here 13 minutes up on the first period clock. Foster, Popovic, Fredette, Lauber, and Delu. We got Jack Graham back between the pipes. That one's one forward by the Providence squad. Lauber into his own end to pick it up. Flipping it back over to Popovic. Trying to break that up. It gets deflected. Luckily, Foster tips it through center ice. Providence back with it. They come through center ice, across the red line, knocked down by Popovic and picked up by Foster. Devin Foster backhands it up to Fredette out of his stretch. But now he's going in against a big body in 61. Fredette comes out with a puck. Centering pass, tip in front there. Pop just couldn't put it home. Out to the point, Delu keeping it in. Shot in front, blocked. Providence at their own side. Now gaining the Warriors' end. They don't get deep. A couple of hard crashes in there. Terry's behind the bench asking the ref, have we started playing body checking rules this afternoon or what?
Yeah, it's been 2 games in a row here.
Getting physical on the East Coast. Let's go! I see ya. Tuning in from Palmer, Massachusetts one more time. Canceling all your Saturday plans, the Glasgow family. Penny and Annabelle, I know you're watching. Backhanded up by Providence. Bodine falling for it. Castillo can't control, and Providence backhands it to Kolcheski. He decides to keep this, and he's going to go for a skate with it. Goes around a Providence players, but Castillo is just ahead of him, and it's going to be whistled down for an offside. 11:43 left to go here, first period action. Not my kid. Is that Castillo kid? Kai's not fast enough to keep up with the play. Wait, I'm still mic'd up. Dumping it in deep. Haviland is the one on the foot race into it. They hammer it up the boards around to him. Cannonberg keeping it in at the blue line. Haviland tips it towards center. He's racing after it to the far wing. They hum it up the boards. Bodine's there to intercept. Castillo now at the blue line. Gets it knocked away. Takes it back over to Kolcheski, who flips it into Bodine. Barrett's going into the corner. Stripped off of his blade, but back to Castillo. Tipped into Bodine. Back out to Castillo. They play pass with it, and the shot comes in. Oh, the puck was coming out. It was tangled up in the skates of the defenseman. And Cannonberg just barely trying to do his best Johnny Cash impression, but he could not walk the line in that situation.
That was a good one. Johnny Cash walked the line.
like
I got
that?
it.
You like
That
that?
didn't go over my head.
Sean Stewart sharp today. Bevan put that behind McGowan, who claps it up the boards. Manick with Weber. Weber coming around, gets it to Stewart. Gets a shot off, and he shoots the stick into the backboards as well.
Might add a little more pepper on that if he wasn't shooting with 2 sticks.
Stopped there by Weber, across, and now Providence working their way in. Still yet to get this puck in deep. This is the first time. And now they're trying to get themselves set up in the offensive zone. Put it back out, but Manick takes it away. Comes through the blue line and right back in. McGowan taking his turn. Coming through, forcing his way up the left or the right boards. McGowan backhand is across the crease. The goalie sees a piece of it, but nobody there to pick it up. Weber fights. They put it past McGowan. And Jack's going to touch the puck as he passes it out to Bevan. Getting in on the action. Graham doesn't want to be left back there. Left behind the net, though, is the puck for McGowan. What was that pass and shot?
Oh, nice.
Giveaway in front. Jack Graham sharp and on his toes, flashing the leather, keeping it a 0-0 game with 9:45 left to go in the first.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to pass right in front of your own goalie.
That's a sub-rule, what?
That is under 98, subsection F.
Up to Popovic. Couldn't handle it, and they pinch in at the blue line. Providence fighting against Pop, who wins the battle, and he knocks it out to center ice. Back into the Providence zone, being chased down by Noah. Backhand off the boards. Pop's right back on top of it. Lauber keeping it in. They get it out. Now they're racing back as Providence come through center ice. That kid at center ice must be, what, 6'4", 220?
Yeah, it's a big dude. I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley, I can tell you that.
Not a chance. Providence circling, pressured there. Haviland off the bench in the corner, dumping it back in deep. Fredette and Foster still out there. Comes all the way around for Duluth. Claps it right back in. Fredette behind the net. Tries to center. He gets it back on his backhand. Fredette skating his way through. Can't stick handle through traffic. Gets it tipped away. And Andre the Giant works his way out across the blue line. Banging against the boards. Lauber with it. We did get confirmation he does not want to change his name to Lauder. Haviland, looking for Fredette in front through the crease. Fredette tips it back out. Duluth can't pitch it in. 2-on-1 the other way. Lauber's getting back on it, breaking the play up. Duluth tips to Castillo. He's coming through center. Gets hauled down. It's going to be an offside. No whistle for the penalty. The refs on the bench were coaching. We got a great view from here. Probably the best we've had all weekend
so far. You can actually see what's happening in front of you.
Right behind the bench. We should have dropped a mic over the bench. We can hear what the coaches are actually saying. Get that real insider look into it. Or maybe we don't want to.
No.
Castillo going in deep. Up the boards and skating out is the Providence team. Intercepted by Cannonberg. Flipped up to Castillo. Had to be strong on his stick. The puck was rolling. He gains it back. Bodine in there with him. Tries to pass it to the trailing Haviland. And the players in white take it away and skate their way up the ice. Powers his way in. Deflection comes off the defender's sticks. They're going to stop the clock at 7:31 as that one goes up and out of play. Fans all running back there to pick that one up. You never know when it's going to be worth some money on eBay.
Could be. Looks like they got Ogre off the ice, but they subbed him in for somebody else.
So, there's some really big kids here. These guys are from Providence, Rhode Island. Dropped back there for Cannonberg.
I don't know what they're putting in the water down there.
I've never been to Rhode Island. Is it actually an island?
Yeah!
stop and the backhand attempt. Excellent work there. Jack is in this game. Is Rhode Island really an island?
No.
No, it's not.
I think it's the size of one, but
It's the size of an island, but it's not an island? My geology's not that great.
Your geology?
Yeah. O'Dane in the corner. Backhands it behind the net. Up for Haviland. Makes that pass out. Castillo tips it across the blue line. Providence dumps it right back in. They're going to be onside. Haviland fights it up to Castillo. And that one gets knocked up into the Providence bench for another whistle. Weber swinging at it, still in the circle. Providence in control. Manick on the back check. Helped out there by Stewart. It's pinched up against the boards. Providence flips it. Weber trying to get it back up to Stewart. And they continue the grind. Into Bevan. Out to Providence. Tied up in front. Taken away by McGowan. Round the boards to Manick. Tries to backhand it out. He gets tied up there by a big number 5. Holding it against the boards, and it sneaks out. Bevan swings, breaking that up before Providence gets a shot off. They do get one from the point. Graham had to be quick on that. Bevan falls down into the corner. McGowan stopping, flipping it back. Stewart has McGowan up ahead. Graham skating around one player. He's got Manick in front. He couldn't get it over as they knocked it off of his stick into the boards. Clearing the zone is Providence to Bevan. She goes across to her D partner. McGowan circles in front of his net. Stewart now coming across the red line, gets it across the blue line, dumping it in deep. He's going to rip off for a change as Weber's now in behind the net. Manick jumping into the action. Out to the blue line. Held in there by DeLue. Backhanded in for Nets in front. Keeping that one into the corner as they're working on completing this line change all the way around the far side. DeLue's pinching, holds it in. Ooh, can't get the shot off. They come and knock that out. Roberts at center ice to pick it. Tries to put it behind the ref, can't go through him. The ref jumps out of the way. And it squirts free. Providence tries the other side of the ice. They can't handle the pass. And it's up to center now as they control their way into the offensive zone. Tipped across, Fredette intercepting. Still has it, comes across, back to Fredette off the interception by Popovic. Can't get a shot off, and Providence controls. That one got knocked in. It would have been offside, but they didn't see it and didn't call it. Fredette dumps it in for Providence to reset. A shot from way outside. Jack sees it easily. Knocks it down, holds on for a whistle. 4:26 left to go here out in Coral, where are we?
Coral Springs.
Coral Springs, I gotta remember that. Coral Springs, Florida.
You might want to remember that, that's where you are.
I don't know where I am 90% of my life. How am I gonna remember Coral Springs? Coral Key Scuba. Oh, that's the place I was thinking of. It's a dive shop off of Wadsworth. Up in Arvada. Shot goes in and it gets tipped wide. Now Providence with the pressure. They're in deep. To the high slot he's got on his backhand. Tries to flip one in. Lauber picking it up behind the net. Lauber pushes a player down, but Providence still controls the puck. Trying to center this one as they stick handle their way into the corner. Out to the point. Looking to one-time that one. Fredette jumped to block it. Backhand in front. Jack diving on it. Having a little conversation in front of the net, saying, Popovic in there asking, hey, is Rhode Island really an island?
How many people live in your town? You're neat.
Still 0-0 with 3:41 left to go here in the first. Bodine stops, turns it back around. Kolchevsky trying to control it. He decides it's easier to fall down and knock it from the ice. Cannonberg flips up to Haviland. Dumps it, but not clear of the point. They slap one in. It's tipped to the side by Kolchevsky. Providence in behind the net. That one bounces up. They still have it, looking for a wraparound. Cannonberg with the heavy blade, keeping it away. Castillo can't skate his way out of the zone. Providence back in front. Taken away by Castillo. Kolchevsky up to Haviland. Puts that one off the boards, and now Haviland's trying to race to it. The defender gets back to it first. And Cannonberg's working his way up. Castillo needs his skate sharpened at center ice, but Cannonberg's going to skate it in. Cannonberg to Castillo. Shot! Oh, big save by the Providence goaltender. Haviland swinging at it in the corner. Now he's got to chase him down as they're going to try and skate this out of the zone. Gets a tip on it. Back to Kolchevsky in his own blue line. That one's gloved down by Providence. They can't settle the puck to get a shot off. Backhanded across the blue line. Shot. Wow, rifles that one in. It was just outside the zone. That is called the crease, so it didn't do anything. Now here's Castillo with Bodine, 2-on-1. Owen Castillo taking it in, holds up, gets taken down, can't go around the player. Bodine back to Castillo, shoots, looking for that top corner, picked the goalie's shoulder up, and it gets deflected into the corner. Another great save by Providence. Off, out to Cannonberg. Fired, blocked by Arapahoe, and then Providence relieves the pressure, sending this one down for an icing call. They skate it 200 feet the opposite direction, 1:47 left to go, still 0-0. Jack Graham getting lots of shout-outs on the OTT chat line right now.
Yeah, no, it's good that he's in the game early and he's getting his confidence worked out. Proud of him.
One all the way back out to the point. McGowan's got to chase it down at center ice. Flips it in. Manick fighting to Weber. Putting it in. The chase is on. Stewart, Manick, and Weber on the forecheck. Off the boards. Bevan stepping in from the blue line, getting involved in the play. Blocking it from getting out, so now Providence has to reverse it around the other side. They get it, and then Manick tips it right back into Weber. As Stewart flips it just behind him, intercepted by Providence. Providence working their way up, coming into the zone. Gets a shot, pad saves, straight back out to Stewart. Clears the zone. Tipped up. Providence at center. Dumping that one all the way around. We're in the final minute of play here in the first period. Manick. Back to McGowan, up to Stewart. Trying to build up some speed. That gets deflected. It's off the glass, picked up by Providence inside their zone. Trying to get the stretch out there. Gets to McGowan, tips it up to Manick. The two Providence players run into each other. Whoa. Weaver takes the shot, couldn't put it between the defender's legs. Instead it goes off a shin pad and high off the glass. 28 seconds left to tick off. Arapahoe looking for a final push here as they're crunching down into the offensive zone. Taken away by Fredette. Manick coming out of the corner. Sharp shot, looking for his own rebound. Oh, and it's tipped and it goes in. Not giving up on the play. Luke Weber finds the loose rubber in the crease, taps it to the back of the twine, and in the dying seconds of the first period, the Warriors take a 1-0 lead.
Tripod collapsed on me there. That was a little shaky. I had to hold it. Sorry.
The crowd getting behind them. Packed house here at the Panthers Den, I believe is what this place is called. Which makes sense.
You would, yeah. Is it a den that they live in? Not a...
What else would they live in?
Foyer, maybe?
A foyer? That one comes hard in on Jack. He steers it aside. Buzzer goes off. It's the end of the first period. Warriors coming out of it with a 1-0 lead on a last-ditch effort there in front of the net. Weber.
Oh, we got Mike down here handing me my beer. He's such a nice guy.
The production assistant over here.
Where's my craft tray?
just taking some time here to relieve my throat with beverages supplied by the delicious.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
What? Relieve my. Come on, dude. It's a family program. My nieces are watching.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'd like to give a shout out to my parents who are in Mexico. They're hanging out from some folks from Corsica, France, and San Antonio. Now that's got to be a party. Get some.
What do we need to do? What do we need to do here? Getting
Well, it still says first, but that's my fault.
I'm just trying to. I've got 4 different text chats open, everybody. We got to just start an OTT, a real line.
Mike, get on top of that.
Yeah. What are you doing over there? Play's underway. Popovic coming in to start this second period. Pop shoots. Oh, that one goes off the crossbar. He was looking to go top cheddar. Lobber over to DeLu. Flipping that one in. It doesn't make it to the net. Providence coming in. I'm going to put my phone down. There's way and more important things that are going on here right now other than me finishing that level in Candy Crush. Pop in front, swinging at it. Still loose. They can't get a shot off. That one gets to the point but not clear the blue line. DeLu. Around the far side. Can't sneak through. Kicked up there by Popovic. Centered across. Back in front. It doesn't go anywhere near the back of the net, though. Locked and Providence pushing. Popovic gets it out of the zone, tipping it ahead to Fredette. Gets to the right side of the red line, trying to dump this one deep. Foster picks it up. Foster with some dirty dangles. Oh, and the poke check comes out. Oh, wow. Barrett shoots at it. It's off the pads. Get caught up on a change, and Kannenberg's got to race back. He's with DeLu. Shot comes in off of DeLu. Kannenberg in front. Steals that from underneath Jack's glove. Shot blocked by Kannenberg. Out of the zone. He goes around one. Kannenberg up ahead. Popovic gets a stick on it. Gets taken down. They're in deep. Bodine back over to Castile. Can't get through him. And now Providence working their way up the ice. Passing across, gets caught up with Kannenberg. He's spinning with it, taken away by Castile. Owen Castile building up a head of steam as he crosses the red line. Working his way down the right boards. Gets knocked down off that puck. Haviland has it in behind the net. Haviland still in a fight, centers it out off the skates of the Providence player, and they fight for it against Bodine and finally get it clear of the blue line. Bodine battles right there and tips it right back in. Working it through. Out to the blue line. Kannenberg steps in. Shot into the giant shin pads of the Providence player. Kolchevsky making his move at the blue line. Up against the boards, and that's going to be a penalty. Finally, they're going to call a body-checking penalty here. And the Warriors are going to see a power play with 10:20 left to go. They're up 1-0, seeing what they can do with the man advantage.
These are some big kids. If they breathe on you wrong, that's probably a penalty.
Like I said, I wouldn't want to meet up with them in a dark alley. I was actually up having a beer with one of them before the game. He was explaining.
He does my taxes.
You let a kid that drinks beer do your taxes? No wonder you're almost in jail.
You know what? I haven't owed in years.
Maybe I should get him to do mine. Wait, what are taxes? He can't get
That's
it
what
in.
he keeps asking.
Kolchevsky up to Stewart. Kolchevsky can't keep it. Oh, they do keep it. Stewart gets his stick lifted. Now they get reset. Kannenberg firing that one in deep. Manic racing after. The goalie stops it in behind the net, giving it back to the Providence D-man. Feeds it up the boards. Kannenberg keeping it into the blue line. Back in behind the net. Manic chasing it. Bevan pinching. She's in at the hash marks. Weber back to take that spot on the point. They cycle it back as Providence goes ahead. Cannonberg anticipated that one, skated right in behind. Picks it up, can't skate through the giant behind there. Stewart's trying to fight him off. Stewart doing a good job out to the blue line and kept in. In front, Finn Stewart. Back over Manic. Can't find Weber. Does get it to Weber. That one is tried to get a shot in. It goes into the corner. Glove down by Cannonberg. Oh, and that was a pass, and then Cannonberg back in on it.
Nice back check.
Good back check there. Weber fakes the pass, and then he decides to make it to Manic, who finds it now. Cole Manic has one got to beat. Gets a shot in, but he can't get it through 3 sticks. That's an offside call. I was just ogling the sides of that number 5.
I know.
He's bigger than you and I are.
I want to be nice. I'm sure he's nice.
I want to see his ID. McGowan up the board, so Foster tips it ahead. Devin racing after it. Trying to push his way into the corner. Foster getting gritty with it. Fredette trying to lift a stick. Tipped out to the point. McGowan back in. Stopped. Picked up by Popovic. Shoots one. That one just goes high over the glove of the goalie into the corner. Back to Fredette. And out of the zone comes Providence. 8:05 left to go as they skate through.
Nice
Popovic with an unbelievable back check. What a beauty. Up to Foster now, coming through. Foster still on it. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. Out to the point. McGowan. Oh, he does manage to keep it. Flips it back into Popovic. Pop skates his way in. Flips that to the side of the net, looking for a tip. Now Fredette chasing. McGowan in off the blue line. They're doing a great job holding this blue line. He's got Popovic on the other side. Oh, looking for a good feed across. Pop could not reach. Can't get another centering. They've got the pressure going here right now. The Warriors in deep.
Oh, and he's breaking in.
Devin in on the boards. She can't handle it. They flip it to center, and then back to McGowan inside his blue line. Up to the boards to Popovic. Turns, fires that one in. He's had a long, hard shift. He's going to race off with the applause from the crowd as he changes. Providence, hard around the far side. McGowan keeping that in. Tipped again. Off McGowan's shin pad. Graham McGowan doing an excellent job at the blue line here. Haviland centers to Bodine. Can't get the shot off. Bevan keeps it in. Dumps it over to the far side. Castillo racing after it. They send it right back out through McGowan. That one's going to be waved off as he's going in against big number 5. Backhand centers. Oh, and now Castillo steals it. He's got a few guys to go. He's getting pushed from the back. He goes around another defender. Castillo shoots. Oh, blocker save up into the corner. Haviland to Castillo. Stripped by Providence. They can't break it out. They're going to have to check back up into their own end. Haviland makes him put it up off the glass into the far side. Castillo can't get the angle on the big player. Swinging of a stick breaks it up there by Lauber, but they're coming in 3-on-1 the other way. Shot! Graham with another big save. Back into him. Makes another save, and it's up to Bodine. Bodine all the way across to Haviland, tips it right back to Castillo, who's playing a little bit of soccer with it. He couldn't kick it up to his tape, and now Providence retreating and then going the other way. Offside is going to be the call. 5:36 left to go. OTT Sports Network. Harry Haviland, Sean Stewart. We're here at the Panther Den in Coral Springs, Florida.
With a K.
I wrote it on my forehead, and I keep looking in this mirror behind me. It was tough writing it backwards, though, so I could read it. Here comes Manic, gaining the offensive zone, tipping that one into the corner. Stewart going to the far side for it. Looks for the backhand. Through Manic skates and out to Providence. Canberg can't keep it. Galcheski tipping it back up. Weber working his way through. Weaver shoots. Oh! He saw the far side of that. The goalie comes across, gets a blocker on it. Up and out, glove down by Kannenberg, and kicked right back in. Pressure here from the Warriors, knowing that they have a must-win situation. It's great to see. Kolcheski going in hard. Good job there, Joey. To Manick. Backhand to Weaver, back to Kolcheski. He gets smushed down at center ice, and Providence shoots one. Oh no! Oh. It went in behind Jack and kept out. Kannenberg sends it back to center ice. Up off the glass. Providence now trying to get this one in deep again. Over to Weaver, back to Kannenberg. He flips that one up into the penalty box. It's out of play, and they're going to take it back deep into the defensive zone with 4:16 left to go and a face-off. That is excellent math. I obviously don't get my math from my father. He just texted and said if they get one goal every period and keep playing the same, it'll be 3-0. Why didn't I think of that? Pass it up. Foster racing in for it. They're coming back. He's going to continue with this one around, centers it. Popovic couldn't get a backhand power on it, so he's going to flip it to the far side. Foster right back into the corner for Pop. All the way out to the point. McGowan controlling it. Shoots one in, doesn't make it in past the circles. It's blocked by Providence as they turn it out of their own zone. Providence getting across the red line, ringing it around the boards. McGowan first back. He gets challenged, but still comes out with the puck. Flipping that one to Fredette. He stops inside his blue line. He does manage to get it out, though. Providence firing it across. A couple of players running into each other, and now they've got a 3-on-2 opportunity. Back checkers on their way as McGowan pushing them into the corner. Excellent teamwork there, and dumped out of the zone, but quickly turned around by Providence. Shot deflected up off the glass behind the net. McGowan in control. Off the boards to Popovic. Passes that to Foster, who didn't have the angle on the defender. They take it away at center. Now they're skating around trying to build some momentum to head up the ice. McGowan backed out to Fredette. Can't clear the zone. Providence pinching in deep. McGowan holding him up. Foster back there with him. Up against the boards. It sneaks out to Providence. Trying to wrap that around. Oh! Good stick there is Popovic. Keeps it out of the net. Now he's off to the races. Noah Popovic coming in. Gets a shot off. It's on the goaltender, and he was contending against 3 defenders. Noah forcing it down the other way, and he goes off for another well-deserved change.
He's been working hard all tournament.
I don't think he stops moving.
He never does.
Castillo, Haviland, Beaudin out there with Delu and Lauber now. Castillo wins that one forward, but Providence is going to be the first ones to pick it up. Up the boards, held in there by Lauber. Beaudin, it's under Lauber. To Beaudin, to Castillo, to Haviland, tipping that one in, intercepted by Providence, who skates it across their blue line. Around comes Providence. In front. Oh! Wow! Keeping that one out. I don't know if Barrett got that or Jack got a piece of it, but it's not in the net. Providence holds it into the blue line now as they come through the slot, muscling their way through. Tied up, all kinds of bodies and sticks. Flailing, backhand shot. Oh, and they missed. Barrett falling down, he can't get it. Oh, they had a good chance there, making the pass into the far circle.
Oh,
Lauber falls. Providence behind the net, trying to make something happen here. Back to Castillo, it's in front. Loose and Beaudin takes it. Oh, looking for Haviland breaking away. They can't get it out of the zone. Providence back in front, tip.
Yeah.
Check. No goal.
No
goal. They blew the whistle before they tapped that one in. And gotta say they got lucky on that one. Providence was coming in with some heat.
That was a lot of pressure. We need to avoid that.
Oh, the ups and downs of this game.
My goodness.
I have not seen that kind of up and down since I judged the Tallahassee Teeter-Totter Championship in '64.
I actually came in second that tournament.
That other kid was just a lot fatter than you. You couldn't get him up off the air.
I think that was one of these kids.
There's some monsters, man. Cannonberg, misses on the swipe around. He kicks it up. Centered to Providence. They can't control the pass in the front. Back out, Providence pushing hard here. The last minute of the second period. Stewart finally gets it clear of the zone. Providence quick to return it though. They come in across the blue line. Skating through a bunch of players. Shot. Off the side of the net. Right back to Kolchevsky. Up to Manikin, not clear of the zone. Dumping that one down the ice. They don't even get it all the way out. They hold it at the red line. Providence has 14 seconds as they gain the offensive zone. Push to the side there. Bumped against the boards. Cannonberg to Stewart. Back into the corner, 3 seconds, and the time's gonna wind down here.
Man, Providence came out strong there.
These Warriors need to get back to the bench for a regroup session. Coach is right down below us. We're gonna change the period here.
Yeah,
so you guys know that we're going into the thirst.
Yeah, the thirst. Come on, boys.
What did I do
I think
there?
I know how to do it by now, but
Third, there we go.
I'm not very smart. Yeah.
Not very
Thanks,
smart.
Mike. Still waiting on that cheese, though.
Might just get a hand in drinks, but that cheese and cracker platter that he promised still hasn't shown up. I don't know, he's gonna get fired if that cheese and cracker platter doesn't show up though. As a hush falls over the crowd, 11 seconds left on the clock as the players are all in front of the benches talking to the coaches. Oh, that scared me. That's a buzzer. I hope nobody jumped off their yachts when you're out there watching this. If you did, paddle yourself back to the back of the boat, get up. We're set for some action here in the third period. They're gonna start this one on the power play. I didn't see what happened there.
No, I didn't see either. Okay, well, we'll take it.
They got a player in a box and they're gonna play a 5-on-4 to start this one. 13 minutes up to seal the fate. One back, Kolchevsky. Up to Popovic. He backhands that one in and goes after it. Fredette in behind the net with him. Circled back by Providence. Tipped in by Providence. They're shorthanded, and the Warriors are forced to start with it behind their own net. Rolling puck on the stick of Cannonberg. He can't settle it down. Finally does. Makes a pass up to Fredette. Trying to dance through. Gets squished in there between the defensemen. Out to Cannonberg. Shot in. Looking for a tip there for Fredette. Providence steals it away. Dumps it down the ice. That one's going to roll in on Jack. That's that rolling puck we talked about the last game. You never know what it's going to do. They clear the zone. Foster couldn't find the pass. Puts it off his own boards and back to Cannonberg. He clears the red line. Forcing this one in behind for the goalie to stop. Foster's after it. Pestering to the point that they got to backhand it back to Cannonberg. Up off the boards. Not hard enough though, and then the Providence team clears the zone. They take a swipe at it, get a second chance, and that one's going to come into Jack. Leaving it over there for Kolchevsky, and there's only 5 seconds left to go in this man advantage. That's going to clear the box back to 5-on-5 here. As Pop's pushing up against the Rhode Island player. Foster shoots one. The goalie's going to decide he wants to hang on to that, let his team get reset back to their lines. 5-on-5 with 11:18 left to go here in the third period.
Job, Dev.
Oh, I'm almost past that level in Candy Crush. I gotta put my phone down. Bevan battling to keep it in. She does a great job there. It comes through to Castillo. Providence stealing it away from him. To Haviland. Back in behind the net, reversing around the other side. Weber's going after it. Out to the blue line, Bevan keeping it in. Back over to Weber. Weber has it. Spins and puts it off his backhand in. Castillo and Haviland in front. Back to Weber. Tries to shoot that when it goes off the mask of the defenseman. Weber now behind the net. Looking to center. It's off the side of the net and the goalie. Castillo fighting for it behind. Haviland was on the wrong side of the player. And Castillo,
we got two going at it here.
Castillo and the other player should probably both go for that one, but I know Owen's gonna go for 2 minutes for body slamming. How does the ref signal that? Oh, is Owen gonna go?
I didn't see what happened. I saw,
Yeah, Owen's gonna go too. They're both going.
He's trying to sneak.
He's trying to stay in there. Like, maybe if I just
I
go
didn't do anything.
if I just go to the face-off dot, they won't see me. Oh, 2 and 10. 2 and 10 for Providence. Oh no, Owen's not going.
Okay.
It's just 2 and 10 for Providence.
Right,
I saw the tail end of that. I was watching the play coming out. All I saw was the body slam, and apparently that's not in the rule books.
Well, you're going to pull the George the Animal Steel, and something must have happened.
Off the cage.
Biting the turnbuckle.
That's the second WWF reference we've had today. I called one of these kids Andre the Giant earlier. Owen back out there after battling and drawing that 2 and 10. Gets it to Haviland, who's fighting in the corner. Castillo in with him. To the blue line and all the way out. Bevan chasing it down at center ice. Off the boards, there's nobody there on that side. Dumps that all the way down. That's going to be an icing call as it crosses the red line. And we've got 1:10 left not to kill off the penalty, but in the man advantage. It's been a lot of talking today.
Yeah, it's
Tried to get my pregame nap in, but those mango margaritas intercepted me at the hotel lobby.
delicious.
They were delicious. It felt tropical, like Florida should. That one bounces out, and McGowan's back for it. McGowan's still dangling at center ice. Works his way in, gets it tipped away. It goes back to Bevan. Puts that one in off the shin pads. Castillo! Deflected shot. Haviland in the corner. Works his way to the back of the net. Haviland out to Bevan. Drops it for Haviland, trying to cycle this one back out, but that means there's nobody at the point, and Weber's coming back for it. Weber flipping it up. Castillo's going to take it at center. Steps inside the blue line, takes a shot. Goalie flips it up and then just kicks it over to the defenseman as there is no rushing Warriors. McGowan trying to keep it in. Now they got to get back. There's a breakaway shorthanded here for Providence. Take the shot and Jack Graham with the save. Trying to get around. They're still fighting in front of the net. It's in through the crease back to the other side. Still shorthanded here. Providence with the pressure. Bevan has it. She sees some room. Kips it up to Haviland, who tips it out. Popovic to Castillo. Popovic still keeps it. Fires one in. Goalie gloves it and lets it go. There's going to be a body checking call here as Pop is down on the ice after skating hard into the zone. Warriors going back on the power play. It's 1-0.
He's not feeling good. He's not feeling good.
He's like, get off me. I got this.
Yeah.
You're not taking me off the ice. I want this one.
Me.
Did he ever get his sticks?
I don't know if he ever got his sticks.
That's a great question. The borrowed one got him 2 goals in the first game.
It's a different tape job. He must have gotten his sticks.
Now that's some analytics right there, analyzing the team anyways. Sean knows a tape job of every player. Lauber at the blue line, flipped in for Manick in the corner. Foster working his way out. Centers that one through the crease into the slot and picked up by Providence. 2-on-2. Lauber keeping the pressure off, back up to Foster. Foster through center, up to Fredette. Fredette stick handles through one. Has Foster up with him. Fredette's gonna hang on to this. Shoots it in on the goaltender. Puck is out there. Foster picking it up, tries to center to Manick. Fredette tangled up with the ref and a player. Providence kicking it behind their own end. To Manick. He's walked through by that monster. Fredette back on it. Gets fought off there. 28 seconds still in this power play. Looking to get some attempts in, but they can't do that in their own side of the ice. Fredette coming out, pushed off the puck to lose back there to pick it up. Brudalou coming in. Can't get the shot as he's taken down in the corner. Castile comes to his rescue to Haviland. Shoots, blocker save. Puck was still loose, out to the point. Lauber fires one into the corner.
Play. That was
a great play. That would have been a blocked shot. Lauber smart putting it in the corner. Now Castile's fighting for it. They put it hard off the boards. Olszewski racing for it, can't keep it in. That's going to be an offside call. 6:52 left to go here. A 1-0 game in the third period. The OTT Sports Network still with you, hoping we're still here with you tomorrow morning.
I don't know what a tie does for our standings.
I'm not a mathematical kind of guy.
Uh-oh.
One-on-one, Cannonberg swinging the twig, breaking the play up. They still go towards the front of the net. Then Cannonberg gets his skate involved in the play to kick it to the corner. Back to Cannonberg again. He's in there with Castile. To the center, Olszewski flipping it up to Castile. He's got the 2 players turned around. He's trying to race his way up. Knocked away off the backboards. Haviland can't get to it. Cannonberg pinching in. Dumps that one back in for Haviland, who flips it off the boards. Back to himself in the corner. Haviland skating around with it. Out to the point. Olszewski spins, backhands it back into the corner with some fancy maneuvering. Bodine battling against player. He gets pushed up against the boards. Castile behind the net. Back over to Bodine. Out to the point. Olszewski shoots. A tip in front, send that one just wide. The goalie had no chance. And that one gets clear to the zone. Joey Olszewski back to pick it up in his own end. To Bodine. Can't handle the pass. Now he's fighting against the Rhode Island player up against the board. Olszewski in there with him. Gets a body involved. Castile pushed out of the way with an elbow. They're down on top of it. Nobody knows where the puck is. It's flipped in and then out of the zone. Providence gaining the offensive end, but it's going to be an offside call. They zigged when they should have zagged at the blue line. That one's going to come back outside for a puck drop down below the press box. Pushed ahead, Stewart fighting for it at the dot. Rhode Island
nobody knows where it is.
They just dumped that one in deep. Cannonberg chasing after it. Off the boards hard to the far side to Manick. Tipped out by Weber. He's racing up, gets angled off of that, and then Providence in their own end. Being chased down by Weber. Not giving up on that play. He's trying to find Manick. Couldn't get it all the way through. Now Cole's battling up against the boards, picked up by Stewart. Stick hand on his way through, Finn Stewart. Backhand attempt, and he couldn't tuck the loose one in. It's in front, turn, shoot, blocked. To the point. Cannonberg Claps that one in. Stewart with the high stick.
Oh.
Knocks it down as he was going to do the Michigan, but didn't get a chance after the whistle blew. Oh, everybody is pacing and breathing up here, fans on their feet.
Jump, boys.
Get up, get loud, scream at your TVs, your little radios that you have wherever you're at. Shot, blocker save. Oh,
Whoa.
down in front, McGowan tips it. Foster around the boards to Popovic. Up and not clear. Pop's gonna get another chance at this. Broken back up by Foster. McGowan in the corner, tips it back up to Popovic. Backhands it out to the blue line, but not clear of the zone. In again. McGowan behind the net, they can't center it. McGowan up the far side. Fredette has Popovic. Fredette keeps the puck, skates around, loses it as two guys get over to him. Then he blocks it up against the board. Popovic going down with it. He's got the puck underneath him. He's getting poked away with some blades of the stick. Finally gets up under it, and the puck squirts out to the point, and Bevan flips it in. Picked up there by the defense. And he comes skating up. Takes a shot off of McGowan's block. In Fredette behind the net. Ooh! Fredette and Foster battling. Foster gets hammered into the back of the net. Off the boards, only out to the point. He's gonna wind one up. Oh! Big block there by Popovic, getting down in front.
No.
Shot, Graham with the save. Oh, the rebound, McGowan breaking it up. They can't get the second attempt off. They're looking for a third. 3 minutes left to go. Providence bringing all the heat right now that the Warriors can handle. Bevan with it. Get it out of the zone. She can't. Shot back in front. They didn't get a good handle on that puck. Now McGowan, it's behind. Providence pressuring. Bevan on top of him. These defenders are getting tired. They've been tied up in their end for a long time. Providence loose in front. Tip to the side. Get it out. Foster clears it. And that one comes out of the blue line. They fire it right back in. That's offside. That should be taken down as an intentional there. That should go all the way down. It's not going to because...
Should be a penalty. That was game delay.
.2:23 left
Jason's
on the clock.
asking for it.
Castillo tying them up. Bodine skating to the far side forward. It's backhanded in. High stick down by Haviland, but it's touched up by Providence first. Galoo back to it. To Haviland. Backhanded, clear of the zone. Providence at center ice. Ticking down to the 2-minute warning in this game. Haviland can't get it out. Castillo finds it. He's racing after it. He tips it ahead. Castillo has an opportunity here as he finds it on the left boards. Not through the players. Bodine on it. Lauber shoots. It's in on the goaltender. He couldn't handle the rebound. Off the glass and to the point. Lauber keeping it in. Dumping it back in. Providence off the boards. Lauber can't handle that one. Owen finds it as he comes across the blue line. Shoots a low one in. Steered to the side by the Providence goalie. Lauber centering that one. No one home. Rhode Island squad ices that one all the way down the ice. That's the only place you can ice a puck now that I think about it.
You could put it on ice. You could have it with ice.
There's a few things I like with ice.
A rubber biscuit.
I was thinking of iced tea maybe, but. Steele, Haviland, Bodine. Still out there with McGowan and Canterbury now. Bodine keeping it into the corner. Bodine centers to Castillo. Oh, he can't find it. No, the puck is still loose, but the ref can't see it. Whistles that one down as the goalie hangs on. That little bit of insurance would be nice right about now.
Man, wouldn't it though?
Maybe
At
that
least
kid
keep
does
it down there.
Maybe that kid does insurance and taxes. We should ask him.
bought my first car off of him.
Steele wins it to Haviland, but Rhode Island flips it out. McGowan's got to skate hard for it. No icing on the play. 1 minute left to go in the game. Goalie still in the net. McGowan passing it up to Haviland. To Castillo's skate, and then kept in. Get it out of the zone. No, Providence. In shot. Graham flashing the leather. Saying, not today, boys. This is my game. Player steps out of the box, ending that 2 and 10. 46.3 seconds left to go. They decide to keep their goalie in the net. Continuing 5-on-5 here. Tied up, back to Rhode Island, in front. Oh, that one just skirts wide. Hammered up off the boards. Kept in, bouncing off the glass. Foster trying to get this out. Good job by Manic clearing the zone. Popovic chasing him in on his own blue line. Final 30 seconds to go. They ice the puck. And I think the key to this situation is to keep the puck in the offensive zone for the next 26.5 seconds. But who am I? I don't know a thing. Foster, Popovic, Manic, Cannonberg, and McGowan out there.
Whoa!
It's taken down off the face-off, and they're going to send him to the box for that. Running over Devin at the face-off, drawing the penalty. Now it's 5-on-4 for 24.5 seconds. Face-off stays right where it's at. I don't know if I can open my eyes and watch this.
There's nothing more you could say.
I'm just going to stay silent for the next 26 seconds.
Al Michaels did it.
Out of the zone, Providence shorthanded. Popovic on the back check, angling that player to the side. McGowan's chasing after him. Providence shoots. Jack with the save. McGowan behind the net to Foster. Off the net, passes it back to himself. Ice it.
Yes, ice it.
He's going to try and pinch it up against the boards. Back to McGowan. 3 seconds left. They're tied up in the corner, and the clock's going to run out. It's over.
That was a strong performance. That was the best game they played.
That was an unbelievable game. They took everything that Providence threw at them. They came up with a 1-0 shutout win for Jack Graham, and he earned that one.
Yeah, he did.
Earned every bit of it. He came up huge when he needed to.
And the boys helped him out.
100%.
That's what I want to see.
I don't know all of the math styles, but I want to say that this victory does secure us a first place berth.
I think it does.
Or
It gets us
maybe
in.
It gets us in. We don't know if we're playing at 8:20 or 9:20. We might be second because there's another team that's going to be 3-1 out there. And we haven't played them. It's going to come down to goal percentage or something.
It gets us in.
It gets us in. We'll let everybody know if it's 8:20 tomorrow morning or 9:20 tomorrow morning, but we've got another game. This tournament is not over for your Warriors. Thank you for your support. Enjoy your Saturday evenings, but don't forget to get to bed early because your alarm clock's going off. And we're back on the air tomorrow morning here in Florida.
And tip your waiter.
And don't forget to tip your waiters. Yes, they did an excellent job, except for Mike. That cheese and cracker tray, he's fired.
I think he went off to get it.
Oh, maybe he's gone now. It's all over. I'm Harry Haviland alongside Sean Stewart. On behalf of all of us here at the OTT Sports Network, we thank you for tuning in and appreciate all your support. We're signing out.